Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to talk about this wonderful website that I came across about a month ago. It's called canva.com. That's CANVA.com. And what's so cool about this website is not only can you do presentations, you can do flyers, you can create videos, menus, business cards, you name it, and you can pretty much create it here. Also, this website gives you the opportunity to create things on your own or to include your teammates as well, and you all can collaborate and work on a particular project together. How cool is that? I think it's really cool. I'm so excited to show you guys this. Okay, so here we are. This is canva.com, CANVA, and this is your home page. So when you first log on, this is going to be the page it takes you to. So on your left-hand side, I'm going to go through each one and kind of explain to you what each one is. Okay, so on your left-hand side, you have recommended for you. This is your home page. This is going to give you some general information, what's been updated, and new things that they've brought onto the website. Next one down is all your designs. This is where all the designs you've already created is going to be on here. So I've created some other designs already, and so those are going to be listed down here as well. Okay, and what's cool about this is you can actually run your mouse over a presentation and it's going to flip through the pages for you, so then you can remember what that presentation was. So you don't have to click it and waste your time. You can just press on it and it's going to do it for you. Okay, now you can go down to the next one and it's going to go to shared with you. So anything that someone else created on the website and they want to share it with you, it's going to appear here. And here you can edit it, you can view it, you can give feedback on what you like and what you don't like, and some new opportunities they can do with that presentation. So that's all going to be on here. So brand kit, this is really awesome, especially for us because we work at a school. So of course we have certain logos that we use on a regular basis, and we are all about building up that brand here at Gary. So we're going to put the logos on here. We're going to be putting the colors here. So we are royal blue and black with a little bit of white. So we're going to put that on here. Any fonts, we don't have a particular font that we normally use, so we can add any font on here that we wish to do so. And this way it's just like a bag kind of with all your good stuff in there that you can grab very easily at any time. Okay. Now the next tab that we have is the content planner. This planner is more than just a calendar. This is a way to organize yourself when you need to start working on a project and when it needs to be almost done and when it needs to be turned in by. Okay, so you can do that by coming on here and pressing the little plus button, and you can put on here if you need to create a design or choose a design. Okay, I would give yourself a few days to choose the design because this website has so much stuff for you to look at and play with, and then a few days later do one that says create the design, and that's just meaning, you know, it's time to get rocking and rolling on that design in that project. Okay, so the next tab down is going to be create a team. This is where you invite your teammates. So I am still learning all this stuff. I am the recreation manager, and so I will be for sure be adding my staff on here, so that way we can all participate and collaborate on different assignments that we may have coming up. Alright, the next tab down is going to be all your folders. So this is a way to organize your flyers and your presentations. Now how you want to do this is up to you. Okay, you can create multiple flyers, my apologies, multiple folders to input your work in. So you can do it by department, you can do it by building. So I have different buildings for different areas. So I have a women's center building, I have a building for the theater, I have a building for the art room and the weight room, and that's separate from the gymnasium. So I have multiple buildings around cross center that we use in recreation. So I may decide, I want to do a folder for each area instead of doing a folder for flyers and a folder for presentation. So it's up to you. Okay, so we're going to go back to the recommended for you, back to your home page. That's what I like to call it. Okay, and if you look up here at the very top right-hand corner, it's going to say Create a Design. So this is where you're going to start doing your work. So over here, you press it, it's going to say Custom Dimensions. So you can customize it. So if you're wanting to do a poster and you want to do a big poster and it's 5 foot by 5, you can put that in here. And that way now you know to scale your artwork and your words in comparison to that size that you did. You can start with an image as well. Excuse me. Okay, you can also do a presentation, media kit, planner, video, poster, Instagram post, animated social media, logo, and there's so many more. I'm not going to name all of them because there's quite a lot. But there's newsletters, CD covers, menus, all different things on here that you can use, even lesson plans. So really, in all honesty, there is no department that cannot benefit from this website, and that's what I like about it so much. Now, before we go any further, I need to let you all know that everything you're going to see on here, I'm available to use on here, and that's including pictures, backgrounds, videos, and that's because I paid the monthly subscription. Okay, so this website is awesome. You can do the free one, which you're going to have access to a lot of stuff, but you won't have access to all the cool pictures and awesome videos and music selections it has. But if you pay the monthly subscription, which is, I believe, is $12.99 or $14.99 a month, then you have the opportunity to use any of the pictures, any of the videos, anything on here. And it's going to allow you to create more folders. Where if you do the free one, you're only going to be able to create, I believe, 2 folders it is. So definitely talk with your finance department and of course your manager or direct supervisor and see if you can get that approved at your center if you feel like this is a great website that you guys can utilize and get your money's worth. Okay, so real quick, we're going to start off with a presentation that I actually made already, and I've sent it out to the students a while back. You'll notice with the dates it's going to be a little old, but I want to show it to you guys so you guys can see how I did that presentation and what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you how I created it. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. I hope you all enjoy it. Let me show you how I did that, okay? So what I did is I'm going to go back to the home page so I don't confuse anyone. Okay, so now we are back to the home page, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to create a design, and I'm going to choose presentation. Okay, so now we are here, and this is what I like to call the design studio. This is where you're going to get creative and use your imagination and come up with something amazing and awesome. So on the left hand side, you've got different tabs that you can choose from. The first one's templates. These are different presentations that have already been made. They're already connected to this website, so you guys will see the same ones as well. And how I look at it is, why recreate the wheel if it's already been created, huh? So I would just put in a subject matter of something you want to do. So I'm going to do, let's see. So I'm going to choose the word workout. And so these are different presentations that are already made for working out. So what I'm going to do is I can put my little mouse over it, and it's going to flip through each page, and I can see, yeah, I like how that's set up, or maybe not so much. So you can just go through here, kind of select which ones you like. I think I like this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to click on it and hold, click and hold, bring it over. Now if I put it on the edge of the canvas, it's going to set it up already for me. So that's what I want to do. Okay, so here we go. So I'm looking at it, okay, I like it, but now maybe I want to add my own video that I've already uploaded, or a picture, okay, you can do either one. So that's going to be the next tab, okay, and I'm going to show you guys different things through each tab, okay. So we're going to go to uploads, and so I've already been doing several presentations, so I have a lot of pictures already on here. And I have different videos that I can choose as well. These videos are from my previous presentation, so I think we're going to just choose an image. So we'll go on here, and I'm going to choose this basketball one, because who doesn't like basketball? So I'm bringing it over, and when I do that, I can either put it next to the frame, and that's going to make it as a background, or I can just bring it in as a picture. Or what I can also do is I can replace this other picture with it. So let's see if it'll do it for me. There we go. Okay. And so as you can tell, it actually made it grayscale. But what I can do is I can click on the picture, and now I can put a filter in it, and I can change it to whatever color I want it to be. And look at that. That's just so, it makes it so fast. It's so easy. So I think I like this one the best. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take these arrows off because it's right in his face. Oops. Okay, so we're going to bring that back. There we go. Okay, erase that. Plus those are just kind of just sitting there, so those are kind of boring. Actually, we can get some much better ones here soon. So I'm going to go ahead and just erase all of the font, because we're going to show you how, I'm going to show you how to replace it with some much cooler font, if you ask me. Okay, so there it is, almost there. Erase that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we are going to go to, so we're going to skip photos because I want to show you something really cool when you're adding a video or photo, okay? So we're going to go to Elements first. Okay, and so there's different things you can do in Elements. You're going to have the recently used, so things I've used recently is going to be on here. There's also going to be things that they feature. There's different lines. Some of the lines will actually move, so that's pretty cool. You got different shapes. You got frames. That's where you can add videos in there. It's going to automatically put it in the same shape, which is really nice. You got stickers that move and they're animated. Who doesn't like things moving around? Charts, grids, gradients, little icons of different professions, flowers, animals, or zodiac signs, I should say, camping, and it just, honestly, guys, it just keeps going. There's so much stuff. It's crazy. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to scroll back up. I just wanted to show you guys some of that. We're going to go to right here to frames. Okay, so with the frames, there's all different things we can do. So you can scroll down and choose which one you like the best, and there's so many to choose from. You can also just do it by letters, so I think that's really cool. So let's say we wanted to spell out the word Gary, because that is the center I come from, and I'm very proud of that center. So we're going to just spell it out real quick just by clicking and dragging. It's going to make it so easy for us. There we go. And as you see, as I'm doing it, it's going to show up with some pink lines. That's really cool because it's going to help guide me to make sure I'm doing it all the correct height and that it's all looking well and put together. Okay, remember we are striving for high quality. And this website definitely helps with that. It makes it a lot easier for us. So there we go. I'm just going to make it a little bit more concise. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to move that over a little bit. It's a little bit of my OCD kicking in. So sorry. Okay, there we go. So that makes it a little bit better. So now what we can do is, we don't want to keep it like that because, yeah, that's kind of cool, but it's also kind of boring too. So now let's go to photos, okay? And you can do all different kinds of photos. There's so many to choose from. I'm going to do, let's say, say sports because I'm drawing a blank. Okay, so we can do different things. But I like this one of the turf. So I can put it on the side. It's going to make it into the background, or I can put it on the frame. It's going to put it in the frame, or I can just do it as a regular picture. So it's up to you. But I'm going to put it in the frame of the G. Okay. And you can do this, and you can change it up and do it the same on all of them. So let's see. Do that one there. Okay. Scroll down a little bit, see what else we have. Try to do it a little bit of everything on here. Okay. So that already makes it look a little bit nicer, right? So now let's say we want to add some arrows and we want something moving. So we're going to go to Elements, exit out of the frames because we don't need any more frames at this point. Okay. So now I want to add some lines. So I'm going to say see all. Now it's going to come up with all different lines that you can choose from, okay? And there's going to be some that move when you get further down. actually, I'm going to go back. So those are the different arrows you can choose from. I'm actually going to go to stickers. Okay. And there's, okay, so that's what we want. We want the arrow stickers. Okay, so if it says stickers, that means it moves, all right? Like I said, I'm still learning this as well, guys. But that's okay, because we're learning together, right? Okay, so see, these all move, and when I put them in here, they're gonna keep moving. So that's just really cool, I think. I think I'm gonna do this one. So when you bring it, excuse me, when you bring it on here, it's gonna be really big, but you can minimize it by clicking on the corner and dragging it to the other direction. Okay, and then you can put it in here, and you can change where it goes. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, however you want to do it. And this is probably not like the best location for this thing, but I'm just kind of moving it around. Okay, so let's say we want to add a video on here. Okay, so let's go to videos. We want some more stuff that's moving around. Okay, and now in the search bar, you can click on whichever one. You can do a keyword or anything. So I'm gonna just say basketball and just see what pops up. Okay, and so when you put your mouse over, it's going to automatically play a little bit of the video, which is really cool because you can kind of see the movement and what it's doing. All right, so I think I'm going to go just with this first one, bring it over. Okay, again, it's going to show up quite big, but you can click on the corner, drag it to the other direction and make it smaller, and then bring it back in wherever you like. And again, the little pink lines are going to show up, and that should help guide you. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so that looks good. So we can actually press play, and we can watch it to see how it's going to do it, what the video is going to be. Okay, so that's actually kind of a boring video. So let's see if this one's going to be better. So you kind of just got to go through here, test them out, see what is it that you're looking for, and does that video deliver what you're looking for. So that is yet another kind of boring one. So we'll put this one in and see if this one's going to be better. I want to see some action. I want to see them playing some ball. Okay, so I'm going to drag it over here so we can see it a little bit better. Minimize it. Let's press play. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this one will actually work. So we're going to put it on here. We're going to use those pink lines to help guide us to see the best spot is for us. So we're going to do that right there. Now this video is 28 seconds long. We don't need this video to be 28 seconds long. So what I did, sorry, let me come back over here. I'm clicking things now, I'm not explaining it. So up here you can crop the video, you can flip it if you want it to be shown a different direction, or you can press the little scissors. So we're going to do that, so I'm going to click on that, and now we can edit it, we can make it shorter. So what I like to do is kind of watch the video and watch this white line going so I can see where is in the video that I think is the best part. Okay, and I like my videos to be anywhere between 5 5 and 8 seconds long, depending what it is. Depends on how much longer I'm going to keep it on there. If I have them reading it, some people read a little slower, so I like to change that up a little bit. Okay, so this is done with the video, so we're going to press done on the very right hand side of the screen. Okay, so now what we can do is we can actually select the canvas, which is what I just did. I just did that by clicking it. And right here it says animation. So now we can change, because remember this is a presentation, so it's going to be flipping through the slides, presenting it to the audience. So we can do it as showing up as blocked, fade, there's different things on here. Tumble is actually one of my favorites. So I think we're going to stick with that one for right now, okay? And so, and if you have a video on here, however you do the video length, then that's how long your slide is going to be on here for, okay? And remember, you can flip all this around. So like this image, I think he's facing the wrong direction. If you have an image on the edge of your screen, on the edge of the canvas, then you want them to be facing inside. So I'm going to have him facing in, and that way it just makes the whole presentation look a little bit better, okay? So that is our first one. And so let's just see what it looks like. Oh, let's add some music. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, so let's add some music on here. So I press music on the very left-hand corner, and you can do whichever one. You can also, I really like the search bar. It makes things go a lot faster. So like I'm gonna press the word sports. Let's see. I think I like this one may be good. So you can press play and let's listen to it. Okay, so I really like that one. So it's on here, but see up here we can actually edit it. So let's see. That one's called Come Back Stronger. I like it there. Okay, so you can come in here and you can highlight how you want it to go. Okay, so I think I like that. So now let's play it and see how we like it so far. Granted, this is only one page of the presentation that we are creating, but what I like to do is with every page, I like to go back from the beginning and watch it and just see how it's coming together. Okay. Alright, so that presentation actually looks pretty good. I actually like it. And you just add more pages. And so what you can do is up here on the upper right hand corner of your canvas, you have a add presenter notes. So if you have some key things you want to say during the presentation, then you can do that. You can also duplicate the page or just add a page if you like. And another thing you can do is when you press this, the present, you do the little arrow next to the present. When you're done with your presentation and you want to add like a voiceover on it, then you can do that by pressing the word present and record. Okay, and this is going to present your presentation. So just like we just watched stars, that's what it's going to do. It's going to put a little picture of you at the very bottom of the screen, and you can talk while it's presenting. In that way, it's going to record you and your presentation together as a whole, so everything lines up precisely. I'm not doing that with this presentation. I'm actually using a different software for this, but that's just an option that you can do on here. And you can also share it or link it to a website. You can also put it into a PowerPoint because it's very similar to a PowerPoint. Okay, so there's many different things you can do. I'm actually going to save this, and then I want to show you all how we do flyers. Okay, so back to the home page, okay? And so what we can do is you can always choose a template. So if I want to do something in social media, I can do that here. Personal, business, marketing, education, and trending. So there's all different things. So let's say I want to do a flyer over mental health, okay? This is something that wellness can do. So I can come over here and trending, and I can choose a mental health poster. Okay, so we're going to select that. And now here are so many different flyers that are already made up. We could even just use one of these. We may not have to alter anything on here. Okay, so there's all different ones. There's also some for COVID that I've already seen on here before. So let's say we want to do this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on it. And so it's going to show it to us a little bit bigger. We can kind of read about it, see what it says. Or we can just press use this template if we like it. Okay, and then it's going to just automatically come up in our little design studio, is what I call it. And so everything that we had access to, talking about the icons that is on the left-hand side of the screen, everything that we had access to with the video presentation, we still have access to it as of right now for the flyers. So this one says, in the stigma, reach out. Do not believe everything you think. October 10th is Mental Health Day. And then it gives a website on where they can go. We may like this one. We may not want to have to change anything. Or we may decide, you know what, we want to add something else. Instead of it saying that website, we could do a QR code on there, and we can print this out, and that way the students can just use their phone and scan the QR code, and it takes them directly to that website. So there's many things we can do on here. If we decide we want to do a coronavirus poster or a flyer, we can do that. It's already here and created. Of course, you can always click on something, delete it. You can always add your own spin to things. But just play around with it and just see what you like and what you don't like, and change it up or keep it the same, however you like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I showed you how to do a presentation. I love it, but no matter how well I talk to you guys about the presentation and how to do it on this amazing website, you're going to have to do the work on your own. You're going to have to get on this website and play around with it. But I hope I was able to explain enough things to you all so you all are able to do this presentation and future presentations moving forward. So thank you again so much. My name is Ms. Boyd. I'm the Recreation Manager at the most wonderful Gary Job Corps in San Marcos, Texas. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Take care, and let's have fun with these students, build relationships, and continue to engage in them. Bye, guys.